Have you ever wondered how some people manage to stay calm, even in the most difficult moments? Have you ever questioned what their secret is? These people who seem immune to the chaos and stress we face daily? How can we find inner peace when the world around us seems to be falling apart? Today, we will explore these questions and discover how Buddhist wisdom can help us cope with our everyday challenges. Many times, when we face difficulties, anxiety and stress overwhelm us. But what if the key to facing these moments wasn't simply fighting against these feelings, but learning to live with them in a more balanced way? How can we apply Buddhist teachings to find that inner peace, even in times of crisis? What does Buddhism have to teach us about resilience and serenity? Buddhism, with its deep and timeless philosophy, offers a set of practices that aim to do exactly this: help people find harmony, even in times of great adversity. Unlike many Western approaches that try to solve or eliminate suffering, Buddhism teaches us to embrace the impermanence of life and accept suffering as a natural part of our existence. This change in perspective can be transformative, because instead of fearing suffering, we can learn to deal with it more wisely. The first important practice that Buddhism teaches us is mindfulness. This means living in the present moment, without being swept away by worries about the future or regrets about the past. By focusing on the here and now, we can relieve mental pressure and often lessen the intensity of stress. Imagine you're in a moment of great tension, but instead of letting your thoughts and emotions consume you, you simply observe what's happening around you, without judgment. This simple act of presence can make a big difference in how we deal with difficult situations. Another fundamental concept in Buddhism is impermanence. Everything in life is in constant change, from our feelings to external circumstances. By recognizing this truth, we learn not to cling to what is fleeting, whether it's a moment of happiness or a period of difficulty. Instead of fighting against what is happening, we can accept and adapt to changes, finding strength in the process of transformation. How can we deal with stress and anxiety? Stress and anxiety are two of the biggest challenges of our time. Work pressure, concerns about the future, and personal fears can be overwhelming. However, the good news is that there are ways to deal with these emotions in a healthy way. By incorporating mindfulness practices and acceptance, we can significantly lessen the impact of these emotions in our lives. The first strategy that Buddhism suggests for dealing with stress is conscious breathing. When we're stressed, our breathing tends to become shallow and rapid. By focusing on our breath and practicing slow, deep breaths, we can calm our nervous system and bring our mind back to the present moment. It's like pressing a pause button on our worries for a moment. This simple practice can be done anywhere, anytime, and is a powerful tool to restore calm. Another essential strategy in Buddhism is meditation. Regular meditation practice helps calm the mind, reducing stress and anxiety. Meditation allows us to observe our thoughts without identifying with them, creating a healthy distance between our consciousness and our emotions. Over time, this makes us more resilient and capable of dealing with difficulties in a more balanced way. How can we develop resilience and inner strength? Life is full of challenges, and often the only constant is change. Resilience, or the ability to recover after adversity, is a key skill for a balanced and healthy life. Buddhism offers many teachings on how to develop this inner strength. Buddhist resilience begins with understanding that suffering is an inevitable part of life. Instead of trying to avoid or deny suffering, Buddhism teaches us to accept it and use it as an opportunity for growth. Just like a tree that grows strong by facing storms, we too can strengthen ourselves to the challenges we face. One way to cultivate resilience is by practicing non-resistance. When we resist what is happening, whether it's a challenge, an emotion, or a difficult situation, we generate even more suffering. Instead of resisting, we can practice acceptance, understanding that life is beyond our control. This doesn't mean being passive, but allowing life to flow without trying to force outcomes or maintain control over everything. The importance of simplicity and everyday happiness. In an increasingly busy and complex world, Buddhism also teaches us to simplify our lives. True happiness, according to Buddhism, isn't in material things or external achievements, but in the ability to appreciate the small things in life. A smile, a good meal, a moment of quiet are sources of happiness that are within our reach all the time. Simplicity is a way to find peace and fulfillment. Instead of constantly seeking more, and more, we can learn to find joy in what we already have. This practice of simplification isn't just about material possessions, but also about our lifestyle. By reducing excess information, concerns, and activities, we can focus on what really matters and live more fully. How can we apply Buddhist teachings in daily life? Applying Buddhist teachings in our daily lives requires practice and patience. It's not about achieving perfection, but taking small steps toward a more balanced and serene life. By integrating practices like mindfulness, acceptance, and simplicity, we can transform the way we handle adversity. One practical way to apply these teachings is by cultivating gratitude. By focusing on what we have instead of what we lack, our perspective shifts. Gratitude helps us value the simple things and connects us to the present moment. Conclusion: finding peace in a busy world. Throughout this journey, we've explored how Buddhist wisdom can help us deal with stress, anxiety, resilience, and simplicity. These teachings are not just abstract concepts, but practices that can be applied in our daily lives. As we can see, Buddhism doesn't ask us to run away from difficulties but to face them with wisdom and calm. If you found something useful in this video, we hope you subscribe to our channel and share your experiences in the comments. The wisdom of Buddhism is a powerful tool that can help us live more balanced and happy lives, even amidst the chaos of modern life. May we all find inner peace and live with more serenity.